Wagwan, everybody. Welcome to the Didi podcast. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hope life is treating you well.
What?
As always, is Didi, and I'm here with
Demi.
And we hope you're keeping it raw, keeping it nice.
What did I say about that
Why are
word?
you shouting?
No, but what did I say
Okay, hope
about that word?
Hope you're having a good time and doing everything and living your life through Christ. Is that
I don't know how we entered the other extreme, but okay.
Okay.
That's fine, I guess.
A win is a win.
Mm-hmm.
So Demi, how you feeling? How you feeling today?
It's finally warm.
Yes.
Which, in confession, it gives me somewhat of anxiety.
Yeah.
Because then my wardrobe has to change. I mean, you're so like when you've gone like how many months of just like winter attire.
Yeah.
That you already know there's nothing changing. It's a sweater and pants. Like as long as you're warm, you're fine. Mm-hmm. But then when it now comes to warmer weather, then you have to actually start like looking at your wardrobe and like, do I have
shorts,
summer clothes? Because all I've been wearing is winter clothes. And now I'm out here like, I need to shop for more clothes. But then it's also, but there are clothes we haven't touched in like a year. Mm-hmm. So I need to do spring clean my wardrobe. Because I need to know like what I have and don't have. Because I don't want to like shop for something and then I find like, oh, I actually had this.
But that sounds like work, but we could just go shopping.
No, but then the thing is, I get through moments where I'm like, I'm pissed off with my wardrobe because it looks full, but then I can never pick out an outfit. So I'm like, I need to know like what's in here, like what's hiding in here. Because I have events this summer and I'm already being asked, have you bought your outfit? And I'm like, no.
You have, yeah.
So I need to actually go into my wardrobe and be like, okay, what do I have to then justify like, I don't really need justification to shop. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But more of just like I need to know what I have, so that I think it's also kind of like I need to know what I have for sure because I feel like there's some clothes that have been gathering dust for the past 2 years. It's like either you let it go or because I don't want to now find it 5 years later and it's some disgusting moldy shit. So let's just like get rid of it.
Moldy is crazy in your closet.
Well, yeah, because like there's only so much air is gonna like be around that side of my room, right? Okay. And then also by the time I buy new things, I'm like, there's space, because all things have passed away, as they say,
and all things have become.
Thank you. Have become new. So as you get what I mean? Yes. they said put God in everything you do.
I mean,
even in spring cleaning, we will add God into it.
Amen.
Because he's the one that blessed my pockets to be buying clothes.
Exactly. And please God, we're still looking for more blessings so we can buy.
I will never stop looking for blessings. You will never hear me say the blessing is too much. Because why?
I won't go to embarrass me with blessings. Embarrass me with all the blessings. I want to be walking and feel ashamed that I'm so blessed.
Ooh, yeah, that's a different level.
Yeah,
that's a different level.
That's
you're just like me. All of this. God, it's too much now.
It's too much. I'm shy, but not that shy. Please,
I'm not shy. I'm not shy. I was like, thank you.
It's the kind of shy like when somebody's giving you a compliment, you're like, stop now, shy. Who's actually stop?
Or continue, but stop. That's I get it. I feel it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a PSC about me being sick. I know every time I'm sick with this. Every couple episodes.
You've been sick since you started.
Child, my immune system needs Jesus. Maybe the blessing should start from there.
I mean, you need the good health to even enjoy the blessing.
Exactly.
So, oh my Lord. Well, how are you doing though? Aside from being sick.
I'm very excited for summer. Like seeing the sun got me feeling good. I mean, it's not like we don't have sun in the winter, but it's a different type.
That sun in the winter is not sun. It's just light.
It's just like and I'm very excited for all the events happening this summer, everything. I'm also very excited for the shopping. Like spring cleaning of the wardrobe, we'll do that, but I already have my
shopping.
Yeah. My Shein cart is
she's about to give me a discount because of how much I'm going to be shopping now.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you are such a loyal customer. Here, just have this.
Yeah, just take this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's you're gonna okay, so how this is funny. So, you know how we've basically planned our summer?
Wait, I have one last thing to say about so you know this whole thing about being an adult?
Yeah.
A goal I have, and if anybody knows, they can show me, I need to change my oil. But I'm getting sick and tired of paying to change my oil. So like my oil, like it's the change thing has come, like, okay, you know, it's getting time. And I'm like, why can't I just do this myself? And then I look at YouTube videos. So I was looking at YouTube videos. I was actually quite convinced that I can change this oil for myself.
Okay.
I thought that maybe like the lesbian powers would just, you know, bestow upon me, right, and then I'll suddenly become a, you know, toolbox carrying lesbian. But I couldn't find where to even start.
Wait, hold on, sorry. Is this the same person who has bougie hand that wants to try and
get the superpower?
No, because the first thing I noticed about you was the bougie hand. What lesbian superpower? That's the thing. I'm a soft life lesbian that dreams about being a toolbox carrying. Nah, embrace the soft life. No, I embrace the soft life very well. No, yeah, I'm very soft. The soft life also means you don't change all yourself. But that's the thing, is they're so expensive. No, I know, but they're so expensive. Hence why we're working hard, so that the soft life doesn't feel like too much work. But then imagine the steez and the aura that comes with changing the oil yourself. You're like, I could change oil. No. I'm sorry, is there steez that comes with changing oil? Bro, the thing is, for me, I find it very attractive when somebody can do those kind of things. Like, no, I understand. Yeah. Because I will sit down and tuck my hair behind my ear over a nigga who could come do some car stuff. But it doesn't mean I want to do it. That's the thing. No, but if I meet a girl that can do it, it's very attractive, and if she can teach as well, then I'll be happy to learn. Will I ever do it again? No. But I'll be happy to participate in the learning process. Sure. Exactly. And there is something also attractive when being taught something as well. But yeah, that's the only thing. I attempted to change my oil and it didn't work out. It did not work out, so I booked my appointments. You only see my appointment. I got to the nearest loop city. I'll be like, excuse me, thank you very much. Well, because like my dealership keeps saying, we have to follow the routine for my car to last. My dear, they are saying that so they can collect more money from you. Probably. That is one thing I've learned about them dealerships. They will tell you, they will use all the scientific words they want to find. All they want is more money from you. That's true. Because tell me why it is easier and more convenient for me to go to like a Mr. Lube to change my oil than I have to find somewhere in their own weird schedule to bring my car in, and then they'll be acting like it's going to take them 5 hours. Well, they do other things too. Like if you for me with my car warranty, if I don't keep up with like my maintenance schedule, then it voids my warranty. And my warranty is supposed to last for 7, 8 years. I know I paid for it, so I don't want to void my warranty. No, that makes sense. Yeah. But after a while, you clock and you be like, it's quite pricey. Y'all are asking for too much. Yeah. But anyway, what was I saying before? That's a very good question. Bruh. I mean, story of our lives, to be honest. Child. Oh yeah, I was saying how someone thought I was avoiding them because of how busy my summer sounds. Oh. Yeah, because I was like, because they're like, like when's the weekend you can give me? And I looked at my calendar, I was like, I'm booked. Because I was like, maybe. I was like, no, but I have this thing. And then I was like, but like there's this thing. So like I'm booked. Like I don't think I think the weekends I'm free are very like few this summer. Like even I'm already stressing out over it. I'm not gonna have time to rest. Yes. Like I'm just like, you will have time to rest. I bet so. You better. Because I don't want to collapse on all my outsideness. You will not. Because I was just like, is it this summer that we're planning to be outside? This one? Yeah. Don't worry, you rest. I was like 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm sorry. 5 minutes on a Red Bull. No, because monster for me. Monster for you. Because I was actually looking at my calendar, and the first weekend I could give him is not till like a month and a half away. And I was like, I mean, so sorry you came at this point in my life. But like, I was actually explaining it. I was like, listen, my best friend already said we're outside this year. If you want to, maybe you can join if it's convenient for you, but I will not be canceling any of my plans. I will not. I think the only month where my weekends aren't like booked is August. But like, give me like a couple more days. I'm pretty sure.
Give us a couple more days.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's something happening. I think I'm just forgetting right now, to be honest.
No, we actually have something in August.
We do.
We do.
You said I forgot.
I do.
I was like, get out! Demi's booked and busy.
That's what the summer is supposed to be like.
Oh yeah, remember I was even telling someone, I was like, if I'm home, it's because I'm tired. If I'm home, it's because I came home to rest. But then even in that resting, I'm packing for the next thing that I'm supposed to go for. So like, I don't know about, if you're looking for me, you better have my phone number.
Yeah. Or catch me outside.
Or that's the thing, you might not, that's my outside, the way I'm doing my outside is, I'll be outside, but if you see me, it's because you have my number. Because my outsideness, even in one day, my outsideness is not just in one place. You see what I mean? Because our outsides now, it is in the morning we're here, in the afternoon we're here, in the evening we're here. Yeah. You need to have my contacts. And then after the evening, so you need to have our contacts to actually catch us anyway. If you want to reach us, you need to have our contacts. Because you can call us at 2 o'clock or somewhere, by 3 p.m. we've gone somewhere else. Yeah. We're not at home. Because the goal for this year was like, we really want to explore everything. Because everything actually has quite a lot of things to offer. Yeah. And every time we're like, it's dead. It's not dead. It's not actually. Everything is quite lit. It's quite lit. Like, the amount of events and different things. And also, some things that are not even, like, we're so open to exploring. There's like, random things we're just like popping in. Someone sent me something. And I was like, I mean, usually I don't go. But I'm going to go. Why not? Oh, why not? I'm so... This summer, don't tell me what it is. Just send me where to go. Yo, that's been the vibe on TikTok lately. It's like, you don't need to ask me if I'm going. Just tell me time and place. Tell me time and place. Time, dates, place. I will make it. So that's it. I don't even need transportation help. You understand? I'll figure it out. Just tell me where to pull up to, and I will appear. Pulling up in the Sri Lanka, like, right? I'm like, and Demi will happily just drive on down, like. If I also have to be in Edmonton, if it's 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, I mean, them is the driver amongst us. The max I will do is counting and it better be late. Listen, someone can wake. Let me even tell you right now. Let me just say it out loud right now. If you tell me on a Friday, if I don't have anything planned on the weekend, and you tell me on a Friday night, there's something happening in Calgary, you want to go, I'm in my car. Where are we going to? What outfit do I need to plan? I'm in my car. Yeah. A quick 3-hour drive on a Saturday morning, a quick 3-hour drive back on a Sunday evening, I go to work the next day. I'm there. You just need to tell me how much do I need to budget for what I'm being so serious right now. It doesn't have to be Calgary. If you want to go 4 hours away, tell me. You literally just need to tell me what, because I will ask for details, obviously. Because I'm not driving that far out for it to be dead. I will kill somebody. I actually will. That's the thing. Like, if you tell me to, because if it's within the city, a quick 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I don't mind. But if you tell me to drive 2 hours plus and it's dead, guarantee that it's going to be a good time. You will pay back my gas money. And you will, if you invite me again, I might not even show. I will vex. No, you have to prove to me. Because who do you think you are? Exactly. But then it'd be those people that the next time something is happening, and then you'd be like, I'm vexed. They'll now post and you'd be like, damn, this looks lit. Where was this invite? Thank you. As opposed to that first one. You just invited me to this one. But this is the thing. For the people, there are only certain people I'll drive outside of the city for. Only certain people. Certified. So you can't just be some random ass person. Yeah. Talking about this is very happening. I don't know you from anywhere, bro. But there are certain people, like if Didi calls me and says, I heard about this thing, I'm dead. If Shaq won, I already know I'm going. Other people too. But some people that I'm like, even the one inside the city, you wanted to move there. Why would I follow you out of the city? What are we doing? If it was dead in the city, you think I'll now carry my sweet self? Because let me tell you something. As much as I like being outside, I love being at home. Oh my God, give me a good K-drama. Give me a good cop show. Let me just buy snacks. Cop show, they used to tell you this. Yo! Listen. Every time I call you, I watch CSI. No, it's CS. Let's say with some respect, please. So I've watched NCIS Los Angeles. NCIS, okay. Then I watched CSI New York. And now the two is CSI Miami and NCIS New Orleans. Wow. Now CSI Miami is about to end, so I think I'm going to start NCIS Sydney. But then I kind of want to break out of that franchise for a bit, so I'm looking for other cop shows to watch. So I might if you have suggestions for me, please let the girl know. Because one thing I watch is a cop show. Let me tell you right now. Even though I don't get it, I don't understand. And I don't mean a comedy cop show. So Brooklyn Nine-Nine was iffy for me. Because I liked the copness of it, but then it was also funny.
Oh, I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Don't get me wrong, I like it, but like I couldn't follow it with the same dedication I have for cop shows. That one felt more like a comedy show as opposed to a cop show.
Okay.
I see those differently. I need a comedy show that's comedy. I need a cop show that's a cop show. Oh, there's FBI. Oh, I might start FBI action.
Okay, well, moving on from the.
Okay, sorry. Shows. Yeah. What was I saying before? Sorry.
About you love playing yours as well.
Sorry. Yes. I love. Bruh. Staying inside the place you paid rent for. There is something so nice about it, because you're just like, all this is mine. I worked hard and I paid for this.
Bro, have you been seeing that trend on TikTok where like people hold their shoulders up and be like, don't mind me, nothing to me.
Yeah, nothing to me, but
the one that is doing like my own is don't mind me, nothing to me. I just paid my rent. Because when you pay your rent, that's when you now look at your place to stay new.
You're like, wow, this is me.
This is all me, and I've paid for it. So I will enjoy this corner, this corner, this corner. I'll do this in that corner. In the beginning of the month, you love your place the most, though.
I'm loving this. I'm taking care of it. So TLC. By the middle, I'm like, for fine. Let me go see what's happening. After you have deposited that money inside the rent, all of a sudden your house is the only place you need to be. Why are you living it for?
Like, what are you doing? I mean,
I'm busy.
I'm enjoying my rent. It has to be like, you have to be one of those 35 people that you continue to stand. It's come out in the beginning of the month.
Listen, my mom even knows. My mom knows. Don't talk to me about some going to anything after I paid rent. I don't know you. Who are you?
And I remember you paying for too.
Shut up, because
it's a huge chunk. I just like,
because the way I'm just like, I just look at my paycheck. I just see the amount that is leaving. I'm like, that shop I wanted to shop has to wait.
That's the way.
You know how people just be putting things in their cart and praying to God to give them the money to remove the thing in the cart. That's me and my Shein. When I tell you my wish list, there was a time when my wish list had 1,000 items in it.
Whoa.
It had 1,000 items in it. Even me, God said, I said, waiting with the buy.
Wow.
Like, what's it? I had to start scrolling. And I was like, I wanted to buy this, so I forgot. Like,
maybe like that.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Okay, actually, speaking of cop shoes. Sorry, wait. Actually, let's do some of the week first, and then we'll go back.
No. Give it to me now.
Okay, so, this is like a situational thing, or it's not exactly about the cop, it's just something I saw in the cop show that like made me think about like, yeah, it's just, that was like, yeah. Don't worry. The day you see Didi just sitting down frowning is the day I've decided, let me come and give you a recap and give you theories and give you, like, I'm just going to talk about cop show.
No, have you watched the cop show, where the song came, Daddy Cop?
Huh?
I swear, there's a cop show that brought out this song, Daddy Cop. Like, I'm pretty sure it was throwing the internet. Daddy Cop from TV show.
Is this a new TV show?
No. The Rookie?
Oh, I'm not gonna watch that show.
Why?
I don't know. Just about it.
Okay. That song I was
actually like, no. This is the thing. I don't watch shows that they're still bringing out episodes.
Okay.
Because you know me, I like everything to be spoiled for me. You already know. Really? And in cop shows, people be dying, bro. In cop shows, like a character you love in season 5, they can kill them off. I need to know how much investment I need to put in a character.
Fair.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I first started NCIS New Orleans, I researched every single character. I was like, okay, so who leaves after a point? Because
people watch the shows for the suspense, the drama.
F that shit. Demi don't work like that. Demi doesn't like suspense.
I'm sorry, if you spoil something for me,
no, that's fine.
You want to
like, I would never. I've never spoiled for somebody else, but I want to spoil. I need it. Spoil for me. Do you know how my mom and I watch movies? She's watching fully. I'm half distracted by going on Wikipedia and searching because we both hate suspense that one. That one of us has to go and search how the movie ends. So then, because we'll be so invested in the character, and then we're like, do they die? what's going on? Like, I'm not about
you want to give your emotions to people that don't deserve it. It's like they're gonna be gone.
Listen, wow. I'm already a crybaby. I'm already sensitive AF. I'm not about to cry about a fictional character. I've done that enough times in my childhood. So I need to know. And then someone was like, you watch TV weird. I'm like, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not fighting for you. I'm fighting for myself. Why are you offended? Because I keep it to myself. And then I'll be so relaxed. Right? Although I started doing something where if I don't, I try to just put more of my love on the main character. Because something I learned, it's very from Supernatural, because that show used to just be killing everybody left, right, and center. Okay. One thing I've learned is if they're number one on the call sheet, that character stays longest. Okay. And how you know they're number one on the call sheet is their name, their first show, where they're showing the cast in like the opening scenes, where they're like starring, and then they put the first name is number one on the call sheet. So when you figure out who's number one on the call sheet, you're like, even if you die, it's not till like maybe season 10. Okay. So I can like you. And usually cop shows will give you a likable main character. So you don't get pissed off at them. Where you're like, just die already. But then it's the side characters. Oh my god, there was one sorry, I promise this is not what I'm talking about. But there was one show called Blue Bloods, right? They killed off Linda and I was so pissed. Because this character was the wife of one of the main characters. And she was like his she was his piece. She was the person where he has gone through so like obviously like as a cop you go through so many like sad cases and everything. She was the one person he could go home to and it's like everything's okay. Like you knew his character was going to be okay because he got to go home to his wife and kids. And then you killed the freaking wife, the one person that could hold him down. I'm like, and then these stupid writers now try to give him love interest here and there. I was like, if you don't carry that trash, I mean, the women were trash. But compared to his wife, they were trash. So they tried to like add like, oh, this female character. I'm like, it's not the same though. Like you've seen him with his wife. And now you're trying to, and then they also made it where the other characters were trying to encourage him to like date other people. I'm like, it's been a year, let him grieve. Oh, after a year they were like date other people? Yeah, they were like, it's okay to move on. I know it's not. It is okay to move on. Yeah, it's okay to move on, but like stop trying. Everybody was telling him the same thing. I was like, let the man. No, but people say that it definitely helps with like what's the other as well. There was nothing with no other anything. I mean, you might not like the other women, but like putting yourself out there and taking that, like being open to meeting or even talking to other people. Because if you've had that perfection of a relationship in that perfect situation, you might just want to just wallow in your self-pity and then live the rest of your life. It wasn't a perfect relationship. It probably wasn't perfect, but see your attachment to the wife that you never have. This is what I mean. The woman was okay. It wasn't even just to him. It was the whole family. She was she was the one person who wasn't in law enforcement. Do you get it? So she was there's that like I can go to her to like forget everything, whether it was as a daughter-in-law, whether it was wouldn't he need somebody else that could give him something similar? I mean, he had children. No, but you don't want to dump all your drama on your children. Okay, but even a new person you date, you're not going to go dump all that on them. No, either. But at least there could be a distraction from the heavy stuff that you're working distraction. It could also be a good distraction. That's the thing. That's what being open to exploring. They should have killed Linda. I mean, they probably shouldn't have killed Linda, but like they killed her too. It was in between seasons, so we didn't even get to see how she died. It was just it sounds like there would have been no right way to kill her. Like to they killed her in she had an accident. I said, excuse me. She did. She pissed off some of the writers. I think honestly, because I did my research. I was like, why isn't she? Yeah, because it would have been a proper like. Yeah. And then even the actress was like, yeah, I didn't get a call back, so I don't know. And I was like, you did that. You did something. Anyway, what's your situation? Okay. So, in the episode I was watching, there was a pregnant woman. Okay. She is like pregnant, right? But then the situation comes in that she has a best friend who has been struggling to get pregnant. Okay. Like she's tried everything. She's tried IVF. She's tried like she's basically thrown thousands of dollars into all this different ways to like give birth naturally, right? And so obviously she's like frustrated. It's been years. It's a lot of money, yada yada. And then this her best friend, who the joke was the guy just had to look at her and she was pregnant. Like she didn't even try. He just one time pregnancy has come.
Okay.
Right? So the very pregnant woman asked the lady who was struggling to have a baby to throw her baby shower.
Okay.
And the best friend was like, how dare you? Like, why would I? You know I've been struggling.
But that's your best friend.
That's where the situation comes in.
Okay.
Because the pregnant lady was like, I mean, I know you've been struggling, but like, you're my best friend. Like, yeah. I would think you'd be happy for me.
I did.
And then the best friend was like, you're being so selfish. Like, you know I've been struggling. Why would you think this is something I would want to do? Okay. Now.
Okay.
In my case, right? If I was the best friend I was struggling to have a baby, I would be hurt.
You would be hurt?
I would be hurt.
Okay.
But I'll shoot to the baby shower.
Okay.
Because it's not her fault.
Why would you be hurt?
It's just in the sense of like, I'm struggling to have a kid. I'm doing all this injections, changing diet, having to do like, make so much sacrifice. And then it's hurt in the sense of like, I wish this was me having a baby shower.
Okay.
That's it. That's when you hurt there. Okay. That's why I would still do the baby shower. Because I'm celebrating my friend.
But are you trying the baby shower and feeling like a type of way? Because jealousy could stem.
No. I won't be jealous at all. Because again, like, it's not anyone's fault that my body just isn't working the way her body's working. It'll just be very bittersweet for me. Because obviously, like, if I'm trying to get pregnant and doing all the sacrifices, I want a child. So it'll just be bittersweet in the sense of like, oh, will I ever get to experience having a baby shower? Will I ever get to experience someone else being able to ask someone else like, oh, would you do my baby shower for me?
Yeah.
That it would just be bittersweet in the sense of like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this, but I'm so happy for my friend that she gets to like have this experience. That's where my hurt will come from. It won't be jealousy because I'm not the kind of person where I'm like, I'm jealous because her body works with it. I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
So is hurt the word?
Maybe hurt is not the word.
Okay.
But I just know I would feel like the moment I'm asked, I would be like, oh, like, you know, that like, oh my god, I'm like, obviously I'm so happy you're pregnant, I'm so happy you're healthy and everything. Like, I want what's best for you always. But it's also like, damn, I wish that was me. But not in like because jealousy is like, why are you jealous?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I can't.
Your jealousy is nothing to stop the baby from.
Thank you. Like, jealousy has nothing to do with anything that's happening.
Yeah.
So like, jealousy just doesn't make sense. And obviously, I wouldn't call her selfish because how is she selfish? Like, where's the selfishness coming from?
Like, is she supposed to stay with you and not get pregnant?
Right? Or it's like, oh, so because I can get pregnant, she could get pregnant, then it's like, she can't now be happy. I'm like, of course she should be. Like, she should be happy. She's doing, like, she has a loving husband.
Yeah.
She's doing, although we find out that the husband wasn't that loving. But anyway, that's beside the point. Okay. But it's like, in an ideal situation, she has the life that I want her to have for herself. It's no one's fault that I'm struggling to get pregnant.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, I would still feel a certain type of way. Yeah. Because it's just like, I wish that was me. Is that ever going to be me? Like, what's good? And then obviously there'll be, because I'm human, there'll be times where I'm like, what does she have that I don't have? Or like, what is she doing that I'm not doing that make her pregnant? It doesn't even make sense to think like that, but it's just going to be the feelings that like come up. But like I said, I would still feel the baby shower.
But that sounds like comparing yourself to somebody, which could also lead to jealousy and lead to feelings of resentment or feelings of just like things will build up. Like,
no, I get that, but it's like we can't really help when we compare ourselves to other people though.
Fair enough.
Like, but I think that would just happen naturally because I'm also thinking of like, damn, I wish that was me, or is that ever going to be me in the future? That kind of thing.
But comparing yourself to another human being who, like, especially in this situation where it's your best friend, like, you're setting yourself up for failure because that's somebody that's going to be significant in your life for a, you know, hopefully for all the rest of your life. That's your best friend. So if you start comparing yourself to that person from the job, or even in situations like this, where would that end? Because you guys are both growing and both like living your lives and trying to get to whatever goals it is that you have. So they might be thriving and, you know, getting their goal a little bit faster than you. But it's like we're living on Earth, we're living in this world. Everybody will have their time to shine, but not everybody's time is going to be the same. So
no, I get that, but like I've always compared myself to other people. But that has never brought about resentment for them or anything. It's just something that I just find myself naturally doing.
So does it propel you to want to be better within yourself?
Honestly, it honestly just is something that happens in like a fleeting moment and then I move on.
Okay.
Like every time I've compared myself to someone, it's not like what's it called? Okay, so I had a friend who she got her dream job and she got to move out of the city before I did. Right? And in that moment I was like, oh damn, like I wish that was me too.
Okay.
Or it was like, damn, what did she do that I didn't do? Like what did she
Okay.
Like what does she have that I don't have that's making that happen? But it didn't stop me from helping her move. It didn't stop me from asking her like, how are you feeling? What's going on? Like it didn't stop me from like being there for her. It was just in my head I was like, damn, like I wish that was me. Like I wish like when is my time gonna come? Like what does she have that I don't have? That was just it. But like it didn't stop me from it didn't like it wasn't now like I stopped talking to her or I stopped like
and you kept
doing
pushing
anything. I was like that was a thought I feeling I had, and I just moved on my life. I kept pushing. I made sure I was there for her. Like I was even helping her. Like, yo, do you need help like move stuff? Do you need help to like, call anyone? Like I was still like the good friend. Okay. It's just I just felt a little like I wish that was me. That was it. Like I've always like done that in my life to be honest, but it's never something that makes me resent them. If anything, I'm even like I'm always happy for them. I'm always like you. Like I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Like thank God that like your dreams are coming through and you're meeting your goals. But for me, internally, I'm like, damn, like I can't wait to get there. Or like I wish that we were both having the same like celebration. Or I wish that like or it's like, will I ever get there? Or like what do I need to do? Or like what did they do that I'm not doing? Like that's where my comparison comes in. But it's never something where
is it
like,
something that is a teachable moment for you where if you do find out what they're doing then you find ways to implement it into yourself?
Oh god, no. I never even asked what they did.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of it.
Okay, but I'm getting the answer is not really it's not at all. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, I'm objective in the sense of like their life is not my life. The things that work for them doesn't mean they'll automatically work for me too. Okay. Like everyone has their own first of all, everyone has their own path to take. So it's like just because whatever they did work for them is not a guarantee that's going to work for me in the same way. That is something I've always had in my head. So like even if I got the answers, I will look at it and then because I can get the answers and then I'll look at my life and who I am as a person. Because that's when the internal reflection will come in of like, okay, I did that, but like if you do that, would you be comfortable with that? Would you be like if you not got the same result, would you be happy with how you got the result? Like I always have to do that because I'm like I can't just take anyone's advice off the bat because they're giving the advice or they're giving the answer from their perspective, but their perspective is not the same perspective I live. So I need to know how it works within me. So that's why sometimes I don't even bother with the answers because I'm like I know what I'm doing. Because one thing is I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm like what I want to do and how I want to go about things. It's just in those moments I'm just honestly just like, damn, I wish my process was faster. Or I wish that like I could get there too. Because I'm not doubting I'm going to get there. It's just more of like, when am I going to get there? It's just more of like there's that thing of like there was that ease of like me and my friend are going through this together towards the same goal. But then when you've reached that goal and then it feels like I have to process myself, that's where it's like, oh man, like what like should I do more? Like what's going on? Like I'm happy for them, but also like, damn, I wish that was me too. But then again, that's like a fleeting thing of like, I know what I'm doing. Because it would be different if what's it called? I think for me it would be different if like I did everything exactly the same way they did it and then they got to the goal before I did. That's when I'd be like that's when the jealousy will come in, I think. Okay. Because then it's like we both went through the same thing. We both did it the same way. We both did it at the exact same time. And yet they progressed before I did. That's when I feel a little jealousy. Okay. Of like, but I mean, you both, like, it was the exact same, like, process that went on. Why did they get this before me? That's when jealousy will come in. But because I know I don't do things the way everyone does it, it honestly doesn't make sense to me to be jealous about, like, that kind of thing. And also, it means I'm not a good friend if their success is now making me angry or it's making me jealous. I'm like, huh? Like, that's just, to me, that's very disgusting behavior. Because, like, if you're truly a friend, regardless of what's happening in your life, you should be able to have happiness for your friend. Because true friendship to me means you truly love this person. So you want what's best for them. You want them to be like happy. You want them to be successful. You don't want them to be sad. So then why is their success now making me angry? It's like, hello, do you love this person? At all? Like, it doesn't make, like, the people who make like backhanded compliments to their friends when their friend has like done something great, I'm like, you're disgusting.
Those are not real friends,
right? Because I'm like, why are you so angry that like they are having success, and you're just there like, oh, but I mean, did you really do it? Did you? And I'm like,
but back to the original situation there, because I like that whole situation. I'm gonna put, if I'm asking myself that situation, I'd say like, I wouldn't hurt is not a word that I would feel. And when you brought up that situation, the first thing that came to my mind is, why would I need to ask you as a best friend to throw my baby shower? Like, I'm pregnant, or like I'm about to have a baby. It's a very intense moment. It's a very like scary, as well as a new journey and all of that. And you're my best friend that we've been riding and dying and like going through these goals together. So why would I, like, even me asking you to throw it for me is a little bit like, okay, given the situation or whatever, I really want to have it, let me ask you. But I think for me as a friend, like, I want to offer. Like, not many people do that, where they offer like to throw this type of things for you. But obviously this is a new journey in your life. You want to celebrate it. There's no way you wouldn't want to celebrate it to that magnitude of joy. So yes, things are happening in your life, but like throwing a baby shower for your best friend, I think that should be like set. It's like throwing a bridal shower or like a bachelor party or those type of things. Like, that should be like that your friend is about to get that moment. That should be something that you should throw. Like, that should be something like, you should even be like, yo, like, what are you thinking about this? What's your plan? Or do you have any thoughts about it? I think that's something that should just happen. So yes, this person is feeling a type of way because of what's happening with them, but like, I would think as a best friend, if I was in that situation where I'm the one that can't get pregnant and I'm the one that like, I'm going through that journey, and I know my best friend has been with me through that journey as well. Because the time that I've cried, the time that I've like struggled, the time that I've broken down about that situation, I've come to my best friend. So I would be able to put like, yo, this person has been rocking with me in those low moments, but they're having a happy thing happen in your life. I would throw them a baby shower, like, and throw it out like grand, like a grand baby shower for them to be happy, for them to like enjoy, and pull up, show out, bring the presents, get them comfortable. Like, I wouldn't even, for me, I wouldn't even want them to be like that part of the process, because they have medical appointments to go to, they have all these things. I mean, I would know, especially if I've been trying to have a baby, I know all the things that actually would be involved afterwards, right? So like, they're busy. And I also, would it not be a thing of, they have this baby and then they can't even talk to me about the full term pregnancy journey. They can't talk to me about, because if I can't throw a baby shower for them and I'm feeling some type of way, then would they be comfortable to talk to me about the struggles that they're going through while being pregnant? The moments when they feel like, you know what, like, why am I having a baby? What the hell is wrong with, like, they can't even be that vulnerable with me if I've shown them the side of me that is, disappointed or not wanting to throw them a baby shower. How would they feel comfortable? And like, being back into the position of being the pregnant friend, I know I wouldn't be comfortable talking to them about like the struggles, or even like, the appointments, all those vulnerable moments, all those like, even to call them to be like there when I'm giving birth to baby. I'll start wondering if they're gonna feel hurt, feel insulted, feel like some type of way when the baby comes. And the post pregnancy, what do they call that thing? Postpartum.
Yeah.
Like, postpartum is tough.
Oh yeah.
Postpartum is going to be really, really hard, especially if you struggle with your emotions on a regular. So postpartum is going to be intense. And that there will definitely be moments where you don't want to have that baby in your house. Who are you gonna call? The person that has, like you have no one to call. Like that would suck.
See, the thing with the part with the asking, I didn't really find it strange because I've noticed that some people. I mean, you and I, we already know that like we don't need to ask. It would like we would definitely think about it. The only thing we're asking is probably like, what do you want to do? You know what I mean? It's like it's going to happen. It's just what do you want to do?
Okay.
Like in that sense. But for these two, I've noticed that there's some people where like they might have one best friend and they want one particular best friend to do it. So that's why they're asking that person.
Okay, I'm listening to this situation and assuming that this is just one friend and their best friend. There's no like I don't really believe in that you having multiple best
friends.
I've
noticed that there's some people who
you would have multiple close friends.
There's some people who are like I have like more than one best friend.
But I'm going to relate this. I mean, I can only relate the situation to me. And you do not, like, there's only two people in this scenario. So is this scenario like the person has multiple friends and then you picked this person?
They didn't really like set it up that way.
Okay.
They kind of set it up as like, this is her best friend. And her best friend was being all like butthurt about being asked to the baby shower.
So it's safe to assume that it's just those two.
I think so.
Okay.
Because they made it seem like she had other friends, but this was like the main
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I'll stand like that should be.
No, I understand what you're saying.
So if imagine if like you have your main friend, your best friend, or whatever, the person that you go to for everything, and then you now call some random John, not some random John, but like a close friend that even that person knows that that's your best friend, and you call that person to throw your baby shower. I mean, me as a friend that is struggling with say, like me not being hurt, just me being a regular person doing my own age. If you call somebody else and you don't tell me because you didn't want me to feel that type of way, I'll be so insulted. I'll be like, where do you gauge our friendship? Like, you wouldn't think I would want to celebrate that thing with you or for you.
I think for me, I'm the kind of person that if I know my friend is struggling with something, I think a part of me would be like, do I want to? Like, I don't want her to be in an uncomfortable situation.
Like, you can't assume that's somebody else, though.
No. I'm not saying I'm assuming. That's just what my thought process would be. I'm not assuming, but my thought process would just be, I don't want her to. Even if maybe she hasn't said it to me, I don't want a situation where she now feels uncomfortable. Just because I'm the kind of person where I'm like, I don't really want to like make any of my loved ones feel uncomfortable about anything.
A best friend will respect your choice and your decision to not want to do it if you say you don't want to do it.
No, Didi, I understand that. I'm just saying this is my thought process. Like if I was a pregnant person, that was my thought process because I know that person has been struggling with pregnancy. Do you see what I mean? So I'll have that thought process and then I think I'll just be like, I don't want to do it. It's as opposed to I'm gonna ask somebody else to do it. So you would just not do a baby shower? Yeah.
But it's something you want to do. So you just not do it because you don't want to put them in a sticky situation.
So I think it's not like I don't really think I want to be shocked, to be honest with you. But I think just more of like I don't want them to be uncomfortable. Okay. So instead of making like a whole grand thing, I just make it like a smaller thing.
Yeah, but there are moments that it's okay to be selfish.
You know, I get that. I understand that. But I'm just like I will still if I wanted a baby shower, I would still do it, but I wouldn't make it such a huge thing. Yeah. Just because I'm like, I don't want this person to be uncomfortable. I'll still do it, but it wouldn't be like, I'm sending out invitations or, you know what I mean? It'll probably just be a small thing of like, me and my closest people, we just go do something small. Okay. It doesn't have to be, the attention is all on me because I'm having a baby. Yeah. It will just be something like, I want to celebrate what is going on with me right now. Let's go for like a spa day. Let's go for like something. If you want to be present, that's fine. Yeah. But to me, it will now not be like a baby shower. Yeah. It will just be like, I just want to go out with my girls. Yeah. Okay. And I will obviously invite like my friend. Yeah. Because I'm like, hey, like, we're doing this thing, like, do you want to come? That kind of situation. Because you already know me, I'm kind of person where like, I will give you the option of like, I will make you come. Like, if you want to come, sure. If you don't want to come, I'm going to respect that choice of yours. I won't be like, you have to come because you're my best friend. It will be, I'm doing this, as opposed to baby shower, I want to do this instead. Like, obviously, because people are still going to give you presents. That is a for sure thing. baby shower is not the excuse to give a present. It's just how when people give you the present.
Yeah.
So the present is going to come. I'm just gonna get baby stuff. But I'll be like, instead of a baby shower, I just want to have like something so I don't really, because I also do even like attention anyway.
Okay.
So it's like a baby shower is probably not even something that I'm even thinking of doing. So it'll just be like, instead of a baby shower, I just want to do this little thing. It could just be like a movie night at my house. It could be like a brunch thing at whoever's place or whatever. And then like if you can show up, great. But if you think you're going to be uncomfortable, then I mean I completely understand and that's okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as long as there's a conversation being had with this person, like in my situation, I know I would want to have a baby shower. And I think any excuse to celebrate myself, of course. Oh, for sure. So in that situation, and that's like a close friend, best friend, whatever. It's like, oh, pull up to your crib. Hey, so I want to like. If you ask me or whatever, and we're talking about baby shower, I'll be like, oh, is that something you're comfortable with? Or like, given everything that's going on, would you be okay to celebrate me in that moment? If you're not okay, I feel like you'd be very vulnerable or like, very teary, that's okay. If you do come, I'm still your friend. If you need to excuse yourself, you will be comfortable in my crib anyways, if it's at my place. Yeah. So just, find a spot, chill, take a moment. If when you're composed, you can come back to the celebration. So if like let's say you get teary or you start crying or whatever, go do what you need to do, come back, or if you need to like leave, up to you. If you want to plan it and not even show up to you. But like those will be things I want you to tell me ahead of time. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like communication has to be had. Yeah. Not just the built up like resentment and then when I come ask you, you're blowing off on me and calling me selfish. That's when I'm like you're the one being selfish. But yeah, that's like any friend, any real friend would not call you selfish for wanting to celebrate yourself, wanting to do things that will make you happy, especially on a scary journey that you're already currently on. Yeah. A real friend wants to support you like no matter what. I'm not saying the friend should do past themselves and overdo it and put themselves in a position that would wreck their mental health. Yeah. But they should still like be able to take themselves out of the situation and support their friend. Yeah. Oh my god, this reminds me of that episode we did of the best friends. The birthday one. Yeah. Oh. There'll be some friends out here that are not real though. I'm like, me, I could never. I'm sorry, if my friend came out to my birthday dinner looking good, I'll be like, I better see a picture of you somewhere posted. Like, I need to see it. Yeah. Like, you need to show the people that you came to slay. No, don't be that person that is like all up on everybody or extra. Yeah. But like if you just came out looking good, like get your life, take your pictures. I'll hype you up, we'll hype each other up, we keep it pushing. Yeah. Or this whole pregnancy thing. I'm like, I get you're struggling to have a child. Yeah. But like why are you taking out your anger on the friend? Like she didn't do anything. You can go check yourself medically. If you don't know what is causing you to not be able to have this baby, check yourself medically. If they're saying there's nothing wrong, check your husband medically. Exactly. Honestly, like there's so many other things like that because there could be stress in your life. You need to do a deep dive. There's so many factors that could affect how you could get pregnant. So you can figure that out and still be able to be present. Yeah, not that you're now saying, oh, she has a perfect life and a perfect husband. What do you think is perfect about that? The lady really, like the best friend that got angry was really like, you could tell the deep resentment. Yeah, but that's like the thing. That's so deep. And I was like, so why are you here? Why are you here? That's why I have a question. But like, see, when you compare yourself to somebody, and I know we're human beings, is like, what somebody did, like especially if you started from the same place, or you're like roughly the same age, or or they're even slightly younger than you or something, you'd be like, oh, they're advancing. For me, I would want to know the answers to like what they did to see what I could take away that could work for me, and then the rest I would just like not do anything, and I'll still support them on their journey. When you compare yourself to somebody else in like a significant way, where you're sitting down, you're like, oh, this person's better than me, their life is more perfect, my life was like that. I find that you don't even know when the resentment is just piling up in your spirit, like in your soul, in your heart, like it's just building. It's like stones. So for me, like especially now, like I would rather not do that. It's bullying myself as well as just destroying a friendship. But I get what you're saying, and I think I don't know. I think me, I'm just like
Lord, take this cough away from me.
Prayer hands. when the prayer hands comes out, you know it's serious. Sorry, I forgot I can't make it out. Bruh.
He's like getting coughing and laughing at the same time. It's crazy.
Bruh, wait, bring the mic closer around.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, so I started university with a bunch of other people, and I ended up having to do an extra year, and they all graduated, right? Mm-hmm. A normal person would be like, oh, like, what happened? But me, I didn't say what happened, because I knew what happened. I knew exactly why I take the extra year. I knew what was going on. I didn't feel any type of way. And my mom and dad were like, oh, like, don't feel some type of way, like, your time's coming. And both of them, and I'm like, me, I'm fine. I'm perfectly okay. Because number one, I'm a true friend, first and foremost. Number two, I knew exactly the circumstance of every single person and my circumstance. And I was like, why am I, even if I was comparing, there was a little comparing, like,
comparison?
Thank you. I don't know English, sorry. Well, there was a little comparison that happened where I was like, damn, like, we started university together, like, we graduated high school together, we started university together, and they are, like, leaving me behind. And a part of me was like, damn, I wish, like, I could walk across the stage with them, too. And I wish things were different kind of thing. But I now thought to myself, I was like, but you know why you did the extra year? Why is this when I'm talking about excuse me.
I don't know.
Cough, be yourself.
Oh my god.
Why is it only when I'm talking?
We should dissect.
No, it's just your cough being a hater. And it's fine. I know I'll have haters in life. I just think it'll be a cough. Abby,
oh Lord.
But anyway, I was like, I'm the kind of person that, like, I will compare a little bit, but it's not going to do anything to me. Because one thing about me is, like I said, I'm a true friend first. If I have a problem with you, I will come to you and be like, listen, so and so happened. I have a problem. Let's deal with it. If you want to deal with it, friends off, I'm gone. But, like, if you're progressing in life, who am I to not be jealous or angry about it? Me too, I'm going to progress. Because one thing, I've always had the confidence in myself of, like, even I may not reach the exact points I want to reach, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get to at least a quarter of it. I'm going to at least achieve something out of the journey of that particular goal I want to get to. So I'm never going to be like, they've gotten there before me. Because let me tell you something, I'm the kind of person that I plan my life 10 years in advance. I used to be that kind of person, I was planning my life 10 years in advance. And then life said, you thought you knew what you were doing. You didn't too. Yeah. I've made plans that have been deterred so far left and far right that I didn't even understand what my next move was. And yet I've still found myself in positions where I've achieved something. Yeah. So I will never be like compare myself to somebody else. Or I will never really like try and do exactly what somebody else has done. Because in my own experience, I've tried to do what somebody else has done and I struggled while it was easy for them. Yeah. Because it wasn't my way. Yeah. Because it wasn't who I was. Yeah. So even if you want to give me 10 steps of how you did it, I'll look at those 10 steps and confidently know I can only do 2. Because I'm not you. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. I'm not you. Your life is not my life. Even the way you interpret things is not the way I interpret things. So by then, when I come and carry it on my head, oh, you've progressed before me, I should be happy. Yeah. In fact, I always think of it as a way of, because they've progressed before me, there's somebody I know over there. Do you see what I mean? There's no, I'll rather get there first. If you get there first, please prepare a space for me beside you. I'm coming. That's how I started saying it now. Or I think that's how I've really seen it, like, throughout. Because I just knew, I was like, either way, I'm making it. I don't care if I have to be deterred by 2 years. I'm making it there. Or I'm making it to somewhere similar. Or what I even think I want is not actually what I want. There's something else better, something else bigger, something else greater for me. And if it's something I want and I see one of my friends there has gotten there before me, man, I'm telling you, I'm like, please, as you are succeeding, don't forget me. I need space right beside you. Or at least I need space under you. But Shaq created space for me there because I'm coming. Like, that's how I see it. So when there are people who are angry because, especially influencer friends, I've noticed there's a lot of discourse. They'll be like, I noticed that she was angry with me if I got more subscribers than her. And I'm like, how dare you? Do you know the hard work it takes? Both of us now, we know the hard work it takes to get even one listener. Yeah. Talk less of, the shock we have on our faces, we're like, this many people are actually like listening to us and they're actually watching us. We know what we're going through. Yeah. So then how dare we not be angry at somebody else who now, like, isn't that stupid?
Yeah.
Because if you want the same amount of subscribers, go and do the same hard work they're doing. It's actually not, like, it's not hard to comprehend.
It's not even necessarily about the hard work, because everybody could be working hard, or you might feel like you're doing even more hard work, but it's just maybe you haven't found you yet.
Yeah.
You're still.
It's like maybe you think you're in one niche, but you're actually in another niche. Like, explore more. Do other stuff.
Yeah. And your people will find you when they find you.
Exactly. No, you just sit there in resentment of, they're getting, huh? No. Like, if anything, especially with the influencer space, if anything, you should even be happy for them. Because, and I mean, this is if they're like genuine people. Because I mean, okay, maybe not, let me speak in general. But I know for myself, if you and I have separate YouTube accounts now, and let's say you got more followers than me, I'll come and be like, Didi, what did you do? What avenues did you go through? I'm not following the exact same avenues, but I can take what you told me and be like, okay, maybe this is actually my niche. Maybe I need to explore more. Maybe I could use what she used and try it my way so it fits me without them looking like I'm trying to copy you. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if I happen to have more subscribers than you, and and I see that you want to progress, I will literally be like, Didi, do you like, maybe not like, do you need help? But in a way, I'll try my best to like promote you. Because it's like, if I have more, why can't I promote my friend so she can get more too? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm the kind of person I'm like, even if I compare, it's not a matter of resentment is coming. It's a matter of like, oh, they did great. How can I do great too? Or they're progressing. They should go and make a space for me. But also, if you can give me like a little tidbit advice here and there. Or if it's like, and then again, back to the pregnancy thing, I'm so sorry. If my body is struggling to produce a child, there's nothing you did that I can go and do, because clearly our bodies are different. Because if I have to go through the IVF route, and I have to go through the injections, and every other thing, and you just got pregnant naturally, what am I asking you? What did you do that I can't do?
Yeah. But also, that's our baby. That would be our baby.
Right? That's why I'm like, some friendships are weird to me. Because,
like, I'm sorry, I'll come and pick up the baby. When you're having your postpartum, hello.
Child.
The baby can come stay with
literally
you.
Our friend that gave her, we demanded daily pictures, which has actually been lacking. Let's go and remind her. But like, see, what we're saying, like, she got pregnant and we were so happy for her. Her baby came, we are even more excited about being that baby for her. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, true friendship is not your best friend is going through this, like you said, new journey that's also scary. And she can't even come to you to talk about it. Yeah. Because you're there having resentment over something she cannot, neither of you can control. That is insanity to me. Because, bruh, people need to have better friendships. I'm sorry, this is actually like, I'm like, who? I mean, why are you finding these people?
Yeah, I don't know. People should just do better in general. Yeah.
Do much better. And go to therapy, like we've been saying. It's lack of therapy that's causing all this.
I'll say for this episode, share it with your shady friend. Yeah, just any friend that's been being a little shady, just to get them to straighten up.
It's like, I thought you liked this episode.
Yeah. Just to be like, I'm not saying that you're shady or anything like that, because that's not what we're saying. But this is a very good episode for you to listen to.
Yeah.
But even if you're not shady too, shall listen so you can clock on the shadiness.
Yeah. Clock it. Okay, we're gonna end this out with the song of the week.
Yeah.
And as you guys know, the new theme is underrated artists. And the person I brought, I don't know. I think he's underrated internationally. I think.
Okay.
Because I think for a certain niche, he's well known.
Okay.
Well known. But I need more recognition from him so he can come on tour and I can go and see him like, this is literally why I'm bringing this person to this, right? So his name is Tay Iwar. He's Nigerian, but it's not like the mainstream Afrobeats that we all know. It's giving more like a caveman vibe. Okay. But caveman vibe in sense of like chill songs. Okay. Not really like high life. Okay. Just more of like, I think I'll say Afro R&B or Afro soul. Okay. I think that's what like more of his genre. Okay. And we already know that Demi like. I mean, Afro soul, yeah. This shit. It's a fire. So that's why I need him to be more known so he can enter Canada and do it so and I can go and you get that's what I'm trying to. Okay. Anyway, so Tay You Are, the song is Don't Lie, and this song, it does something to me.
Okay, can't wait to hear it.
It really does. It is. I don't even know how to. Let me not describe it. Can't listen to it. There's something about how there's something about the first time you hear a song that it just does something. That's the song for me.
Okay.
So hopefully you all have the same experience. Yeah.
Okay. My song is just one that it's on replay for me. It's a Christian song and it's called Promise Keeper. Okay. By Pastor Oche Ogebe and Sound of Salem. So yeah, it's my go-to. It's not a hype song, and the promises that God has for me, promise keeper. Just be remember it. It's a really good song. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, it was by who?
Pastor Oche Ogebe.
Okay.
OCHE.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we are gonna wrap it up here.
Yes, we are.
So we hope y'all listened. And, well, yeah, if you got here, you probably did.
Y'all listen.
I mean, if you made it this far, I guess.
Oh, my Lord. Okay.
Yeah. I have a cough waiting for me to cough, so let's see. Deuces.
All right. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Please follow our Spotify playlist. Didi Talk SCCW. As we always say, go to therapy, and that's it. Bye, guys. Bye.